Hey guys, welcome to Manifesting Better. I'm back with another video and another topic that needs to be addressed. I also have an Instagram account. The link for that is in the description box below. Coaching is also available. The link for that too is in the description box below. Are your desires actually a promise? So in this video, I will cover this highly misunderstood topic about if your desires are a promise or if they are not a promise. Because a lot of people, as NevilleGoddard also has a book, the name of the book is The Law and the Promise. And a lot of people say that if you have a desire and that is the desire from God, then it's a promise for you. You will definitely receive it no matter what, and you will receive this desire. So I will explain a few things about it. And before I start this video, I will just say that I'm going to be super honest about it, as I have been coaching a lot of people for the past, I think, 3.5 years, and I have dealt with more than 5,000 clients. So what I'm going to be telling you is a very honest thing that a lot of people don't talk about or are sometimes afraid to say because they don't want to put you down as a client and as a follower and as someone who is trying to get something particular in their life. And you will like some things in this video and you will not like some things in this video. So let's get into it. First, let's give you a short answer. Yes, your desires are a promise, but sometimes no, they are not a promise. Let's get into it and let's understand. So let's talk about first on where do the desires actually come from. When I have a desire about a particular thing, where does that actually come from? Let's say I want to manifest a specific person, and that specific person is someone who is my ex. Usually we just think that, okay, if I want to manifest someone, I had a desire and that desire is a promise, right? But it's not as simple as that. Because when I have a desire for something, it's not just that I have a desire for something. And this is in no way, shape or form me demeaning what you want. This is me explaining where what you want comes from. So let's say there is someone who is, like I said, manifesting a specific person, and that person is an ex. And they are someone who have never been said no in their life, and this guy is the first person who has said no to them, and they feel detached, they feel sad, and they feel rejected. And then they see this video that, oh, how to manifest your ex back, and law of attraction, and get your ex back, get this text message and everything. And they start to think that, okay, I will go after and get my ex back, but they have been trying and it isn't coming across. Usually, it's not just that they want that person. So a desire is not just a desire that, hey, I love this person, so I want them. A desire is a combination of a lot of things. Maybe I feel rejected by them. Maybe I am someone who has a rejection story. Maybe I'm someone who feels abandoned by my person. So I am trying to get this person back to fix my abandonment issues. Maybe I'm someone who is coming from a place where I don't want to face some fears. So I am just thinking that, okay, maybe this is the best person I can get in my whole life. And that is why I will go after it. Maybe I'm someone who has a trauma bond, and that is why I keep chasing this person. Maybe I'm someone who has early attachment issues, or maybe I'm someone who generally has attachment issues, and that is the reason that I keep chasing this person. So a desire is not just a desire is a combination. I do have unconditional feelings towards that person, and when I do have unconditional feelings, as I work on those things, there is a mixture of all these things makes me want to get this person back. So maybe I have feelings, maybe I also feel rejected, maybe I also feel abandoned, maybe I also have attachment issues. And honestly, this is something that not many people will talk about, because people sometimes, when they tell you that, hey, your desire is not actually coming from a good place, then they get very defensive that, oh no, my desire is coming from a good place and everything. This is in no way, shape or form me saying that you shouldn't go after your manifestations, or even if you have some sort of ego or insecurity involved, or you feel rejected, that it's wrong. Yes, you definitely will. You are a human being, so that's fine. It's just about understanding where that comes from so that you can navigate and understand how you can get better at getting it in your life. So if you have a rejection story in relation to someone, that doesn't mean that you cannot manifest them back. It just means that you will have to work on specific things so that you can manifest them back. That's how things go. All right. Now, a lot of people think that they can do anything. They can
take any action. They can chase, they can stalk, they can run after people, they can beg, and they can consistently be in a state of lack and then say that my desire will be a promise. But what they are missing is that the whole point of manifestation, that manifestation is a law. And the law states that everything around you is reflecting you. And although you do make your own rules, you do make your own rules based on this one premise as being the absolute rule, that this is permanent. Other than this, you can make your own rules. I will give you an example of it. So let's say I'm someone who has been in a consistently desperate state. And I am affirming, and I'm saying I make my own rules. I can manifest that person back. That person can still text me back. But the urgency, the desperation, the state of being that I am in, that will also come along with that desire. So that won't be left out, because if everything is reflecting me, then that part will also come out to me. And I have seen this happen a lot of times where you just ignore everything. You just ignore your actions. You just ignore that the state of being is still your choice. That is something that you need to take care of. That is one prerequisite. The one prerequisite of manifesting is living in the end. How do you live in the end? By fixing your state and getting it in alignment to relation of what you want. Once you get it in alignment and in relation to what you want, that is when your desires come. When we say we make our own rules, that basically means that yes, I am in a good state, and this doesn't mean consistently be happy. This doesn't promote toxic positivity. This just says that, okay, but you still need to get into the state of having it. Now the rules part means that, okay, you can do any technique that you want. You can do no techniques if you want. I can do 10 affirmations. I can do 10,000 affirmations. Whatever makes me feel like I have it. I can visualize once. I can visualize all day. Whatever makes me feel like I have it. I can script once, I can script all day, whatever makes me feel like I have it. Some people just write it once and leave it. Some people keep writing it. That is what it means, that you can make your own rules. That how you go about it is on you. If someone likes affirming obsessively, great. If that gets you into the feeling of having it, great. If someone doesn't like affirming and someone just wants to affirm once or twice, great. If that works for you, that's what we want. Because the process is very personal. The process depends on whatever helps you get into the state of being of having it. But still, the state of being of having it is a requisite, is a prerequisite. You cannot just ignore that. And you cannot just keep chasing, keep begging, and keep stalking and keep running after someone and expect to say that, oh, my desire is a promise, so I will just do all these things. Because these things are extensions of fear and extensions of desperation. And you only, even though you might get some contact, some sort of movement, that the desperation, the fear will also come with it. Because the world reflects you as you are, not the parts of you wish you get. It reflects you exactly how you are. If you go in front of a mirror, the mirror will show you exactly what you are. Not just your hair, not just your beard, but the whole thing, your whole, however long the mirror is. Let's say it's a full length mirror. The whole body, it will show your whole body. So yes, your desires are a promise when you actually work on your issues. Your desires are a promise when you work on your rejection story. Your desires are a promise when you work on your abandonment issues. And when you allow yourself to feel your emotions, when you allow yourself to be in the state of having it, and when you allow yourself to go through that direction, to do the real work, then there is nothing that can stop these desires from coming to you. But no, your desires aren't a promise if you aren't willing to change. No, your desires won't be a promise if you aren't willing to deal with your insecurities. Your desires aren't a promise if you keep chasing, keep begging, keep doing the extensions of your fear. That is why a lot of people don't see results even if they have been doing something for years. Because they keep doing anything that they want and they keep saying my desire is a promise. Your desires are a promise only, and it is dependent on if you change. If you don't change, your desires are not going to happen. Manifestation is not magic. Manifestation is not a quick fix. Manifestation is a permanent, sustainable, long-term change. And that long-term, sustainable, permanent change is what you are actually looking for. Because you want that full relationship. You want that full love. You want that full attention. So, yes, you make your own rules. I will just summarize everything. First, where do these desires come from? These desires are a combination of a lot of things. This doesn't mean that you cannot get your desires. This just means that once you work on all these things, it gets easier for you to get your desires. One. Second thing is that when we say that what do we need to do to get what we want, that is one prerequisite. That is, we need to be in the state of having it. We need to be in alignment with someone who has it to get it. That is a prerequisite. 3, when we talk about we make our own rules, what that means is that based on techniques, based on methods, based on how we do it, is we make our own rules. We can be obsessively affirming about something and still get it. We can be obsessively doing something and still get it, and we can just do it once or twice and still get it. Whatever makes me feel like I have it. 4, you can still get what you want even if you are in a desperate state and in an urgent state and in a lack state. But that lack, that desperation, those feelings come along with it. So you can get your desire and still feel desperate. That is not what we want. We want that when these desires come, we are at ease. So I know this was a little bit of controversial topic, but I know that once you change, your desires are a promise. You will get them in your life, and that change has to be permanent. So I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you understood everything that I have been trying to convey, and please have a good day.
Click the like button if you liked the video. Subscribe and turn the notifications on for more such content. Comment down your video suggestions, and I will see you guys in the next one.